You're not gaining weight. Your shirt is lying to you. Most men over 50 think their stomach is the problem. But very often, it's the wrong button-down fabric making them look heavier, wider, and older than they really are. In this video, you'll learn exactly which shirt fabrics slim you down, and which ones make you look bulky, sloppy, and tired. By the end, you'll know how to choose button-down shirts that make your midsection look flatter, your chest stronger, and your overall frame more athletic and sharp. Let's fix this once and for all. Elegance starts with the cloth on your back. Before you worry about patterns, colors, or trendy details, start with the fabric of your button-down. The cloth is the foundation. If that's wrong, nothing else will save the shirt. On a 25-year-old, a bad fabric just looks cheap. On a man over 50, it can add 10 pounds and 10 years in a second. Think of your shirt as your armor. If the fabric collapses, clings, or shines, it exposes everything you'd rather keep discreet. If it has structure, a matte finish, and the right weight, it quietly shapes your torso. That's how a simple button-down makes you look powerful instead of puffy. Most men never question fabric. They grab whatever is on the rack, focus on the color, and hope it fits. Then they wonder why they look heavier in photos, even when their weight hasn't changed. The truth is, the wrong fabric collects around your midsection, highlights every curve, and makes you look softer. When you understand which button-down fabrics flatter a mature body, you stop fighting your clothes. You don't need extreme diets or tight shirts. You just need cloth that works with you, not against you. That's what we're going to break down in detail. The trap of thin, flimsy fabrics. The first big mistake after 50 is chasing lightweight at all costs. Those super thin, flimsy button-downs might feel airy on the hanger. But once you put them on, they cling to your chest, hug your stomach, and show every line underneath. They make your torso look softer and less defined. When a shirt fabric is too light and weak, it has no structure of its own. So it takes the shape of your body, including the parts you'd rather minimize. If you sit down, it pulls around your waist. If you stand up, it grabs your belly and pulls across the buttons. From the side, it adds roundness instead of clean lines. You've probably seen this in bright store lighting or in a photo. The shirt looks almost transparent, especially in pale colors. You can see the outline of your undershirt, your skin tone, even your waistband. That transparency and cling instantly make you look bigger and less polished. For a man over 50, a good button-down should lightly skim over the body, not stick to it. You want a fabric with enough substance to fall straight, not wrap tight. So when you pick up a shirt and it feels paper-thin and limp, that's your warning sign. Put it back. Your body deserves better support than that. Why slightly heavier cotton makes you look leaner? Here's the part most men get wrong. They think a thicker shirt fabric will make them look bulkier. In reality, the right slightly heavier cotton can actually make you look leaner because it creates cleaner lines. It hangs from your shoulders instead of clinging to your midsection. When a button-down has a bit of weight and structure, it smooths over small curves. It doesn't get stuck on your stomach when you sit. It doesn't wrinkle into tight lines across your belly. Instead, it falls straight, which visually narrows your torso. That's what gives you that strong, upright look. Run your hand over a better quality cotton shirt. It feels solid, but not stiff. It has body, but it still moves. When you hold it up by the collar, it drops in a straight, clean way instead of collapsing into a flimsy mess. That's the kind of fabric that quietly hides small problem areas. When you pair a structured button-down with simple trousers or dark jeans, your whole frame changes. Your shoulders look broader. Your waist looks slimmer. You're not squeezing into anything, you're just letting the fabric do its job. That's how a man over 50 looks powerful without trying too hard. The shine that adds 10 pounds. One of the most dangerous details in a shirt after 50 is shine. Shiny button-down fabrics reflect light on the fullest parts of your body. That means your chest, your stomach, and your sides catch every glare. The result is simple: you look rounder and wider. Those cheap dress shirts with a slight sheen, or blended fabrics that look a bit glossy under light, are the worst offenders. In a store, they can seem fancy. But in real life, under office lighting or at a dinner, they highlight every curve. Instead of a smooth, quiet surface, you get bright spots on your belly and chest. Matte fabrics, on the other hand, absorb light. They don't scream for attention. They create a calm, flat surface that visually reduces volume. When your button-down has a matte finish, your midsection looks more controlled and contained. You look composed, not shiny and swollen. If you're not sure, hold the shirt under a light. If it reflects like a cheap tie or looks a bit plastic, walk away. Aim for button-downs that look soft, dry, and refined. That one small fabric choice alone can make you look instantly slimmer and more expensive. Texture, your secret weapon after 50. Once you avoid flimsy and shiny, your next ally is texture. A subtle texture in your button-down fabric breaks up light and softens your shape. It doesn't scream for attention, but it gives the shirt depth. That depth helps distract from the midsection and brings focus up to your face. Think of gentle textures, not loud patterns. A fine twill, a soft Oxford, or a very subtle weave gives the shirt character. When light hits those tiny variations in the surface, it scatters. That scattering makes your torso look more even, less like one big flat area. This is especially powerful if you carry weight in your stomach. A completely flat, smooth, shiny shirt over a round midsection looks like a balloon. A slightly textured, matte button-down over the same body looks calmer and more controlled. The eye doesn't lock onto your belly. It just sees a strong, solid upper body. When you combine a textured button-down with simple, clean pants and good shoes, you look modern and intentional. Not loud. Not trying to be young. Just a man who understands that the right cloth can quietly reshape how the world sees him. That's real style after 50. How fabric affects fit, even in the same size. Here's something most guys never realize. You can buy two button-downs in the exact same size. One will make you look trim. The other will make you look like you gained 10 pounds. The difference is the fabric. A stiffer, slightly heavier, matte cotton will hold its shape around your chest and shoulders. It creates a gentle line down your sides. Even if the tag says the same size, it won't collapse into your stomach. It gives you a quiet, masculine frame. A thin, stretchy, shiny fabric in the same size behaves completely differently. It clings to every curve. As soon as you move, it pulls at the buttons and creates tension lines across your belly. From the side, it exaggerates any roundness. It's not your body changing. It's the cloth betraying you. So when you try on a button-down, don't just ask, does it close? Ask, how does this fabric fall? Turn to the side in the mirror. Look at the stomach area and the lower back. If the fabric is grabbing, shining, or twisting, that shirt will always make you look heavier than you are. Simple rules to choose slimming shirts for life. You don't need to memorize fabric names or become a textile expert. You just need a few clear rules when you're holding a button-down in your hands. These rules will protect you from shirts that age you and add weight. And they'll guide you toward shirts that make you look leaner and more powerful. First, feel the weight. If the shirt is so light it feels like tissue, skip it. Aim for cotton that has a bit of substance when you pinch it between your fingers. It should feel solid, not flimsy. Second, check the surface. Avoid obvious shine or a plastic, glossy look. Look for a matte, soft finish with maybe a gentle texture. If light bounces hard off the fabric, it will bounce off your stomach too. That's not what you want. Third, look in a mirror from the side. Notice how the fabric behaves over your midsection. If it falls straight and clean, you found a winner. If it clings, pulls, or highlights curves, leave it on the hanger. Your button-down should work for you, not against you. Your shirt should make you look like the man you are. After 50, you've earned the right to look sharp without effort. You don't need loud logos or tight cuts to prove anything. You just need button-down fabrics that respect your body and your experience. Cloth that gives you structure, not stress. When you choose the right fabric, your shirt becomes a quiet frame. It sharpens your shoulders, calms your midsection, and brings attention to your face. People see presence, not pounds. They see a man in control of himself, not fighting his clothes. So the next time you reach for a new button-down, slow down. Feel the fabric.